Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to SEW+SPILL. Here we are today.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're just so excited to be here and to do a little paper crafting with you guys today.
It's going to be really fun. I do have to say this whole craft that we're doing today, this paper craft, is Karin. She gets all the credit for it. She figured it out. She did the math and got the angles, and these little Scandinavian stars are so cute, and so we're really excited.
Fun. It was fun. This is the craft that you can do without a Cricut, because I'm probably the only person alive that doesn't have one, but I don't have a Cricut. So this is what we're making today, you guys. These cute little 3D paper stars.
They're so cute.
Here's a little patchwork version.
All these patriotic patterns.
I know, we're doing like patriotic, but you guys could use any kind of paper. You could do Christmas. You could do Halloween. I mean, really, whatever you want to do, you could do. Oh, we've got some people tuning in.
I know.
There's a free template, by the way, on the blog that will be linked in the chat if you guys want to get that.
You're going to want a free template.
And they're pretty simple to make, guys.
We're going to show you how.
No Cricut required.
No Cricut required.
But some fun Caterpillar tools.
Yes, fun Caterpillar tools. And actually, through our SEW+SPILL15 coupon code, SEW+SPILL, yeah, put that in there. SEW+SPILL15. There you go. I wanted to say SEW and SPILL. SEW+SPILL15. You can get 50% off any of the paper crafting tools that we are using today. So actually, that's all Caterpillar products, only just our Caterpillar products. So you should take advantage of them while supplies last. So did anyone jump or get to come to the Handmade Collective last week, the event? That was so amazing. We have an amazing team that put it together. Bethany was live for 3 days on end.
I know.
And
she's here today helping us out on the back end.
I know.
Bethany.
Say hi to Bethany, everybody. But I would love to hear if you tuned in, what your favorite segment was, and if you learned anything. Maybe raise your hand if you learned anything. We did.
Oh, for sure.
We learned a ton.
Yeah, there were some really cute projects on there. A lot of fun presenters, a lot of creators. It was so creative. People, you guys are so creative, so inspiring. And if you didn't catch it, it's all on our YouTube. So you can go and check it out.
Yes, it lives there forever. The giveaways have already obviously been given away, but you can watch them forever and go back and have them forever, all those awesome tutorials. So we also had an awesome VIP part of it. So hopefully a lot of you guys were a part of that too. That was amazing. And it was just so neat to meet those creators one-on-one. After the event, that was kind of what the VIP package included. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
So
fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, one other quick cute thing. So, and this was kind of launched during our event last week, but we have these darling little sew-along kits from Riley and Blake that Bethany is going to be doing in July. They're so cute, you guys.
Do you think that we'd get in trouble if we open this?
I know we borrowed this from Melody.
Yes, ours haven't come yet.
But
I'm just gonna
be so cute.
Melody, I'm sorry, don't tell Melody.
She's not here, so we're
but
gonna
I
get
mean,
in trouble,
we have to show how cute these.
We have to show you. If you guys haven't grabbed these yet, this is a cute little. It's called the Pretty Petals Runner. It's a little table runner.
Oh my gosh,
this is darling.
Maybe do the overhead shot, Bethany, if you would, for a second, so people can see. Oh, can you guys see those?
Oh, yep.
Oh,
look at this fabric.
So cute.
They're so cute.
They're so much cuter than the picture shows.
It was designed by Lori Holt from
gosh.
Bee in My Bonnet.
Sorry. Oh, look how cute. Oh my gosh. I have to have that.
They're so cute. This is like the cutest summer fabric. I can just picture this, you guys, on a cute picnic table with some flowers.
So cute. Oh, that works better. Hold on. Are they all oh no. And then what? Okay. It all comes included, but the best part is you guys get to do a sew along with Bethany. Okay, dates are still to be announced, but she is going to do a fun sew along. So get these again while supplies last. They're still on our website.
$55.99.
Yes, $55.99, and of course that includes a step-by-step sew along with Bethany. Comes with all the instructions here and measurements, of course. How fun! And we have limited supplies of those, so
Yeah,
do not.
once they're gone, they're gone.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
once
it
they're gone,
looks
they're
like
gone.
some people have already gotten them.
Good,
Steve Norma
guys. Oh
got
my
her
gosh,
kit and loves it. I know. Are you going to tune
I
in
am
for the sew along?
obsessed.
Louise newbie quilter and bought the kit. Can't wait for Bethany to show us how to make it. I know it's going to be so fun.
This is good, and
in 3 parts, you guys. Anybody can tune in and do that for 3 parts. Get it done. Like knock something off of your summer to-do list and have a cute thing that you can have forever. Pass it on.
And to get to do it with Bethany because she's
Bethany. Yeah.
I mean, she's amazing. She's amazing at what she does. I'm sure if you guys don't follow her or know much about her, she's just like
Linda ordered hers. She's waiting for it to come.
Oh, yay!
You know, it's gonna be like
okay.
the
best. Do you think Melody will know I opened those? I didn't really open it.
We won't tell her.
We won't
tell her either.
You guys, so cute. And
so cute.
I think this is pretty beginner friendly. I mean, what does it say on here? Bethany, maybe you can jump on there, but Bethany is a great teacher and she will help all of us through this. I think it will be great for even the beginner here.
I know, so cute.
And those videos, those tutorials will last. Sorry, did it go on a certain way? Did I just break it?
We'll
tape it.
That's fine. She'll never know.
Those videos too will.
Yeah, she says very beginner friendly.
Yay!
Awesome.
That's what I thought.
Well, let's jump into her.
Yes, you show us.
So exciting.
She's designed them, so she's gonna kind of teach me and us as we go.
Yeah. So if you already have your template, like we said, it's on the blog, so you can download that for free. This is what it looks like. Okay, but a very prettier version. This is just the hand-drawn one that I did, but Bethany cleaned it up and made it all nice and digital for you guys.
Yeah.
So you'll want to go to, you'll want to trace it, get some cute paper.
We're gonna come over
This
here.
is what we're using today. We're going 4th of July inspired.
Of course.
So
I didn't have red, but I have white, and she has blue and white.
We're all patriotic. We're excited. 4th of July is the best holiday, you guys.
The best. I love anything Americana and.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of walk Lindsey through this. And so if we want to go to our close-up camera, we'll just kind of show you.
Because the light board is so bright, it might look a little dark from the camera.
A little dark, so sorry about that. But hopefully you guys can kind of see what we're doing here.
But that's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem. So put your template on your light board.
Okay.
And then you want to put your paper face down because obviously you want the cute side to be out.
Now, Karin, do you want me to do it at an angle or do you want me to do it straight forward?
So
what do I do?
I like to kind of, you can do it however you want. It depends how much paper you have. I like to make the most of my paper.
Yes.
So I like to try and fit
two pieces.
So I've got 2 templates here. I usually like to try and fit 2 on there.
On one of these 12 by 12.
One of these 12 by 12 papers, but you can do whatever you want. I already have some that are kind of cut out already. So yeah.
So cute.
But so you just kind of fit it on there however you want your stripes to lay. But and
how
then
about
you're
that?
gonna
How
just
does that look?
That looks great. So use the ruler so that you can make sure that your lines are straight.
I'm gonna use your ruler here.
And then you're gonna just trace your template onto the back
of the
paper.
It might be hard to see from the camera view, but you can see so well right through both of this like thick scrapbook paper that's lined.
Yeah. So, and especially with the glow premiums that have that like really bright
4th level.
Yeah, that like 4th level lighting. I mean, you can see like I was using dark paper on some of these and I could see through it just fine. Like these glow boards are one of my favorite crafting tools. They're so great.
Oh my gosh, they're just universal. You should use them for everything. My kids do beads on these. They paint their nails carefully. The girls do. And of course, they draw and sketch till the cows come home.
I know. And my kids love to trace. So if you don't like tracing and you have kids or grandkids that like to trace, you can have them do this part. You can just do the fun part. Actually, like most of this is really just kid friendly, honestly.
Karin, this is so bright that I can see your erase marks and it's confusing me just a little bit. So I'm glad you guys have
I
the
know, sorry. You guys
actual
have a
template there.
much
Sorry.
better version.
There we go. And I'm sorry, this is a little tedious, but I want to show you just how great it is to be able to, again, not have to go buy a Cricut. Oh, I keep accidentally turning it off there.
I know. So
Probably
yeah,
because
that happens to me too. If you just flip your light board around so that the
oh yeah,
the buttons at the top,
yes,
then that
you're
won't
right.
happen.
Sorry, I wasn't very.
But anyway, do you guys love 4th of July? Isn't it just the best?
Yeah, what do you guys do? We've got some fun things that we try and keep, some fun traditions that we try and keep alive every year.
You know, it's always like barbecues and
I
boating.
know.
Like we grew up boating. I know you guys, Lindsey, you
Yes.
guys grew up boating too. And
So fun.
we don't
Days
have
on the
a
lake.
boat. I mean, we have a fishing boat now that my husband
I-
likes to pretend is an actual boat.
And I love it. I'm always like, yes, let's go out on it because I'm like, a boat's a boat. I just like,
About the boat.
did I get everything? Did I get every measurement?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah. So
I'm gonna move this so you guys can see. Can you guys see? I did it kind of light because I don't want when I fold when we crease them here in a second, I don't want it to show through. Exactly.
okay. So
Okay,
next we're gonna grab our Caterpillar crop
got it.
and
You
we're
guys,
just gonna cut it.
am I doing this too?
Oh, I can do it if you want me to do
No,
it.
I'm happy. Whatever.
Either way.
You're
Here,
the
I'll
shown how to
cut.
you've
So-
shown how to cut. And I'll remind
Okay.
everybody that you can get
Make sure
15.
that we're lined up in our camera
you see
here.
that?
Can everyone see what we're doing? Oh, Tracy says fireworks. Yes, we love
Of
fireworks too. Those are the
Fireworks.
best. Okay, so I love this too because I love this light here that can show you right where you're lined up. And I use this for this
I know.
cutter for everything.
There's only one little spot that actually you can use it with this too.
Yeah, I'm gonna waste paper right here. Hold on. Let me
It's
just
okay.
trim this.
Oh, trim
big,
that off. I know.
Then we can save all of
I
that.
think you're like me that when you open presents, you try to open them carefully so you can save the wrapping
You know,
paper.
I
It's
I
too
love
cute to waste.
I just love to save. I don't know if I can reuse it.
I know. And the ribbons
And
and the
so
trappings.
if you go really carefully, let's see if I can get a
do you want
better
me to
camera.
be the camera
right there.
girl here?
Okay. So if you go really carefully right here,
Let me
then
turn this off.
yeah, there you go.
Um,
Then you can even get those like little inside corners too.
and you want this because you want the most accurate cuts possible. You want
Yeah.
super straight, accurate cuts so
Nice
that
and straight.
all of the corners come together just right. Again, SEW+SPILL 15 to get 15% off of any Caterpillar product. Today we're using these awesome paper crafting tools. This is the crop, the Caterpillar crop. We have one that's bigger, that fits as big as like a 12 by 12 scrapbooking. Where is mine? It's just across.
And then there's
the
like
way.
just this little spot left. I just use scissors for that because it's just tiny.
And we're going to show you how to use the crease.
Okay, so you've got your template cut out, and then I'll show you how to score it using our crease.
Awesome. So now we're going to put our crease right over our light board here because all of our tools are meant to work in tandem with each other.
Which is so nice.
So nice. Okay. Oh man, maybe I should have done the cutting. It's easy with these for reals. Okay, can you guys see this? So again, I have my marks, pencil marks going this way. We've got the pattern, the paper pattern going this way, and I've got the crease marks going this way, but it is so easy to be able to see right through. I'm pressing quite hard and it does not like break the fabric. Can you guys see that? I'm trying to show it an angle. The stripe is a little tricky. So
yeah, but it gives it
show.
just like a nice,
if you want
nice score so that it's just easy to get a crisp line when you fold it.
Because we're going to be folding them like this.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute. I love the stripe one. Okay, let's see here. This one's just a tiny bit. There we go. It really is so nice and easy.
And so then you will do these little tabs on the outside will fold
Hold
backwards.
on, we'll
and
show
then
you.
Everything else will fold to the inside.
Oh, whoops, it was off just a tiny bit. Yes, I tried to do this in a hurry. When she first gave me the template without the light board and the crease, and it was just hilarious. It turned out horrible. It wasn't hilarious. It was hilarious in a bad way. Okay, awesome. So I'm just going
Just
to
make sure you're under the camera.
Oh, sorry guys. Sorry.
Okay, so just fold
Each
your
section,
3
right?
middle sections in, and then this
I'm gonna
little
move this
tab.
now.
Here, we can turn this off
Yeah,
too.
let's turn this off. Okay. So the long tab is right here, and this goes
That folds in.
in. That's
yeah.
right. Okay.
That folds in, and then those 2 little short tabs on the bottom,
Okay.
those fold like backward.
Looks like a little paper airplane, kind of, you
It
guys.
does kind of look like a little
So
paper
these
airplane.
2 in towards the right side of the
Yeah.
paper. Awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
So now that's your first little
So
point
eventually-
of your star. Yeah.
That's how it will come together.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Sorry, I'm
there's
jumping ahead.
2. No, you're great. So there's 2 things that you can kind of do. So if you're making it the paper lantern style, which I think is so cute, this is when you're going to want to make your holes in your paper.
Okay.
So I like to just fold it down.
Sorry.
Nothing.
Just
It's
drop
fine.
something. Yeah, nothing. You're fine.
Nothing. It's fine. So we
Just
have
really-
these cute little
I know. Now we're obsessed with buying
Now
all the
we're
different
obsessed.
paper punchers.
paper punchers, but
Let's show everybody. This one
um,
is a heart. What is this one?
that's a star.
Star. That's a
And
star.
then this is a cute little, like a mini
Like a little
circle.
mini dot.
So you just, I like to just fold it like this so that they're even
Oh,
on
yes.
both sides.
Same pattern.
And then
okay.
you just kind of make whatever, had it upside down. Then you just kind of make whatever pattern you want. And then it's even on both sides. So you could just do like a couple little circles like that. And then a couple little stars. I mean, whatever you guys want,
Stars.
you know. And then, you know, when you open it up,
Cute.
they're
Symmetrical.
They're symmetrical. It's the same. And then
I didn't know that that's what you had to do.
well,
So
it
I
doesn't-
know you don't have to do it.
you don't
but
have to. I mean, you can if
That's
you
a
like a
smarter
little bit
way.
of whimsy and you want to just
Yeah.
kind of go however you want, you can do whatever you want. And then I kind of eyeball it. If you're really particular, you could mark it out on your paper and make it as
Yeah, you can use one as a template.
you could use one as a template.
Hold
you
it
could
out
do it
and-
however you want. This is just how I do it. I don't mind if it's
Make
a little
markings.
bit off, but
This is how I did it because I didn't know.
yeah. So you could totally do
knew
something like that where
where
if
to
you
do the
want it to be
markings.
totally exact. I just kind of do it on one and then I just kind of eyeball it for the rest.
That's a
because
better way.
I'm-
If you want it symmetrical, that's
If
how
you want it
should be.
symmetrical, and I mean, I'm not so particular. I don't think anybody's going to be looking at my stars that closely, except you guys, because this is a close camera. But I
They're
think it will
so
be fine.
cute. They're so cute, lantern style. We're excited to show you the finished.
Okay, so this is what it would look like open, just kind of cute. And then, but when we fold it up, then you've got kind of the little, and I've got these little
3D.
lights. I wonder if we can see, if you can see it in there.
Oh.
Hold on.
Let me see if I turn off this little light here.
Mike, can you see the little light in there?
Okay, from through the camera, it looks like you can see the actual light, but
Yeah.
in person, you don't see the light. You just see the flickering through the
You
little.
just see the flickering through the little
That is
holes.
so cute.
So it's kind of cute.
And you've got one that has a little battery powered remote, right?
Yeah, so
you
I
can
actually
keep 'em
have it
in
with a
there.
remote. So you can keep the light in there and then you can just turn it on and off via remote, and I'll show you guys that. And the lights are just really cheap on Amazon. Okay, so your next thing that you're gonna do is you're just gonna put some glue or double-sided tape on this little tab. So I'm opting for glue. I actually like using the double-sided tape, but it kind of is tricky to get. It will take me probably this entire live to get the other side of the tape off to show you guys. So I'm going to use glue just for, you know.
Does anyone have any tips for that? Maybe there's something that we don't know.
There's probably a tool or something, but I don't have fingernails. And so I can't get the other side of the glue off or the other side of the tape off. So I'm just using a glue stick for now. And then for the very last one, we'll use hot glue.
Yes. And we'll show you why. But we want to use hot glue. Just a couple beads at the very end.
So you just kind of like put it on there, and then it makes your first little cone, little point of your star. And then you work on your next one. And so I have a couple of these that are already done, so we can show you kind of how they go together. If you want to kind of work on that. Yeah.
Okay. So these do not have, see how they just kind of connect? They just move right into place right there. It's a 5-point star. I'm sure you've already noticed that, but just connect. Sorry. I'm still learning how to do, I don't know how you guys film all of these amazing videos out there while like demonstrating how to do this and keep everything in the camera view. Okay. What do you want me to use for this, Karin? What kind
so
of,
I would
glue
just
gun
do glue.
Just glue stick.
Yeah,
I'm just going to use a glue stick.
I mean, or hot glue. It doesn't really matter.
I'm going to do one side.
Either way.
So cute. Okay, there's one side. There aren't hole punches in these. Do you want me to do that?
I mean, yeah, we can. I mean, this is just our little demonstration.
Sample.
But
okay, I won't worry about it then. Just gently. You can push it flat, but be careful that you don't rip
you
it
want
or
to
bend
keep
it.
that like 3-dimensional kind of.
What do you need? Hot glue?
The scissors.
Oh, scissors. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna put glue on this part right here. Yes.
So these are just on your tabs that are facing outside, and then they're gonna go on the side of the star that doesn't have the tabs.
Yes. See, this one does not have tabs. This one does. So
and it goes on the
it.
inside. Yeah. So the tabs just kind of fit on the inside of the star where it doesn't have tabs.
Okay. It's actually pretty easy when you see it and you're working with it in person. Am I doing this to your satisfactory?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
That's great. Okay.
And so cute. I just want to do a good job.
To add a light. So if you want this lantern style with the holes, like you're going to want to add your light before you close it up. And so I've just got these little battery powered tea lights from Amazon. They come in a pack of 12 for like $6. And you just turn the light on. Okay. This is what I do. There's probably a better way.
Sorry, I'll move this for a second.
So turn the light on. It comes with a little remote, so you can turn them off and on, like without having to reach into your star. And then you just tie them up with some fishing line or whatever you want to do. This is just what I am doing.
You tied it onto the
I just
flame
tie
part?
it onto the little flame.
Okay. This part I have no idea about.
You know,
just like a little square knot.
Just a little like double knot on there, just so it kind of like
dangles.
Cute. And then you're honestly just gonna take a piece of tape and tape this to the inside of your star, just to the side of it, just so that you have the light on the inside. Just to one of the sides, because you just need the light in there. Ooh.
Use stronger tape probably.
You could use stronger tape.
Well, I have,
but it doesn't need to look pretty in there. You just need to have it in there so that then you can use your remote and turn it off and on.
So cute. How cute would these be up like your mantle?
Yeah.
Or down by your fire, like the hearth, or
So you can also punch little hole like
In the corner.
in the like one of your points, and you can string some twine. Like I brought some twine. You could string some twine and just make a cute little
Cute banner.
banner with these little twinkling stars.
So
or I mean, you
cute.
don't have to do, I think they're cute.
They're cute
Even
lit up.
they're cute lit up, but you don't have to go the extra step and do the light. So then, once this is in there, you can turn it off, and then you just close it up with your last
Can you guys see this one
little
flickering?
point.
I don't know if you can see this. Oh, you turned it off. Sorry.
Yeah. So there's that one.
one's
This is the
flickering.
finished one.
We can finish that one.
Well, we can finish it, but this is just the finished one with the light
How
inside.
cute.
And it's just, you can kind of, sorry, this camera's
I
probably
know.
not the best, but it is twinkling
This one
and
right
it is
here,
kind
you
of
can
cute.
see right there.
Yeah.
It's so cute. How cute on like a table scape for 4th of July, like evening dinner out on the
Yeah.
patio. Oh, I'm getting all the inspiration, Karin.
I know, it's okay. Okay,
Let's
so then
finish
the
this up.
last one is the trickiest. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's easier for Cricut people. I don't know, but
Oh, I don't think so. Cricut can't do none of those.
Cricut can't do everything.
Nothing can do everything.
So the easiest thing that I found is you do one side glue.
Okay.
You got to kind of let it dry.
Do you want to use hot glue for this?
And then, yeah, you want to kind of use hot glue just because like having that like beading kind of stuff so that you can push it down without like flattening your star.
Yeah.
It kind of just helps.
That's
So
so-
I just do it on that last, we'll just do hot glue on the very last just for the last one. I mean, I guess you could do hot glue on the whole thing. I just don't want to burn myself.
And depending on the weight of your paper too, cardstock works really well
I know.
to make these. They're just a little bit stronger and sturdier.
Yeah, cardstock is a little trickier to get the template. Unless like your printer can handle cardstock, you could just print it directly.
But you can even see through with the light boards. You can see the pattern. If it's a really, really dark, thick cardstock, that might be a little trickier. But I think plain white ones are super cute. They kind of remind me of the IKEA ones at Christmas.
Well, that's actually, I took an IKEA one apart to help me like figure out the pattern for this.
Smart.
But the IKEA one was like a 7-point
Yeah,
star.
you pretty much did it all on your own. I don't know how you could do that. Okay,
so this probably needs to just dry like a little
okay, we'll let that dry
bit.
for just a second.
We can work on, I've got like this one.
Oh,
we could
that's
just,
so
this
cute.
is another little patchwork one.
Is it already scored?
It's
so we
already
can,
scored.
okay,
so we
so
can
let's just fold it. I love the patchwork. This is so cute.
So this was just like all of these papers came in a pack. And so they all kind of already go together, which is fun. But you can also buy your own paper and, find cute ones that go together. Like Lindsey found a bunch of cute, your little heart.
It was
You
harder to find than I thought. Some of this. Oh, yes. Here's just, I thought this was so cute. This is
Look
a
at these
heart,
little hearts.
tiny little white or red hearts. I thought that would be a cute.
This
star.
This paper actually was, I inherited a bunch of scrapbook stuff from my mom.
So cute.
This is probably from like the 90s, you guys.
Even better. Even better.
It
It's
is
all coming back.
old paper, but I mean, it worked. And it was in a little
Totally
patriotic pack.
works.
And I'm like, I literally have never used this. And this is a great thing to use it for. So
Wait, the long one goes in. Sorry.
the long one goes in.
The long little tab goes
The long one goes
inside.
in, and these little ones fold out. And when you're putting it together, like you'll
Yeah,
realize if you fold it the wrong way, you can just
Flip it.
fold it the other way. It's not a big deal. And I like to make sure that my little point is like really sharp, but it doesn't. I mean, these are very forgiving. Nobody's gonna notice if it's a little off. But
So I'm just using hot glue gun for this last one. I barely put any, and it's so nice and sturdy. Way
well, that's perfect.
easy to
Yeah, where is
use.
that? I'll do the glue gun or the glue stick.
They're so fun to make with your kids too.
Yeah.
A great little fun
And they
festive
stand up.
activity.
pretty well on if you like lean them against something, so you can like put them on.
You know what you could probably place them on is like a little easel.
Yeah.
You can just probably, how cute. Lean them up against a cute vase with
Yeah.
some like flowers and
No, they're just
I love
fun. They're
it.
fun, cute little, decor that doesn't break the bank, and
that's so true.
fun little paper folding project.
All right, I just did this one backwards. I did this one backwards and I just flipped it back the other way. So it is forgiving. Karin
Yeah, that's
is
forgiving.
right.
The only thing you don't want to do is draw your template on the wrong side of your paper.
Oh yeah, that's actually
Because
a
then
good
it
thing
will be
to point out.
backwards. Yeah.
It's a good thing
So
to
you
point out.
definitely want to draw it on the back because you want your cute pattern to be
Yeah, you don't want
what you're
lines.
folding out.
You don't want
Otherwise
those
it will be
marking
backwards.
lines.
You don't want
either.
the marking lines.
Okay, I'm totally sold with the hot glue because you don't need very much. You just do a little bit. And guess what? You can even flatten it. You can even flatten it and then just poke it out again.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
No,
Karin,
Lindsey,
I'm like,
that's
this is,
not what I'm just kidding.
this is your, I don't want to, but I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm learning as I go.
So we didn't really like craft a lot on 4th of July. My dad we would go boating, and it was always a disaster because, dads don't plan very well. And I just
If
remember
anyone's seen Bluey, you know any of these
the pool episode. That's my
cool
favorite.
episode.
My dad, I just remember this one year, he would take us, we'd go camping a lot, like with the boat.
Fun.
And this one year we ended up at the lake. The lake was really low. We were beach camping. We had to boat to our campground. We got there at night.
Oh, with
Pitch
little
black.
kids.
I was probably
How
a
old were you?
teenager. So my youngest brother was probably 7. And
You're so cute. I'm just keep going.
sorry.
You keep
Yeah,
telling the
keep-
cute
you
story
keep going. So anyway,
or frustrating
we
story.
get to the marina. It's pitch black. We have to load all of our stuff into the boat. We had to drive to the campground in this boat that's like loaded to the brim with all of our camping gear, all of our family.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like riding so low in the pitch black water. We had to navigate with flashlights because our
I
boat
feel
didn't
like
have a light.
Dads are just like, we can do it. We can do it. Come on.
I just remember being so scared we were going to sink. And then we get to the beach and we had to hike like half a mile, all of our gear up to the campsite.
That's dedication.
And I was like, this 4th of July, like it did not feel like a holiday. I'll tell you that.
Is this supposed
So
to be
funny.
fun?
Oh, hi, Nyla from Florida. So
Hi,
fun.
everyone.
It is fun. You should do it. And if anybody does this project, please
I know.
send us the picture.
Or
We would
post it
love
on
to see it.
the Caterpillar Facebook group.
Yeah.
Put that if you can.
Yeah, she just-
Bethany.
she
Oh, good.
linked it.
Yes. The
Yeah,
Caterpillar
join the
Creation
group
Hub.
and post it there, or tag us on Instagram and we'll post it in our stories. We would love to see it.
Love to see it. And you guys are creative. You could probably come up with different ways.
Yeah, I would love to see if you
Different
can
patterns.
like improve upon this like pattern at all. I would love to see it. I want to show you guys. So this is actually like a little tinier one that we did.
Oh yes.
So this is like a mini version. So here's the big guy. Here's mama, and here's baby.
I
Isn't
know.
that cute?
Maybe show the other camera view for a second to show those because they both
Oh, yeah.
almost look
So
the
here's
same. Cute.
Mama and baby. They're so cute.
Those
So you
are,
can just do like
are
different
cute.
sizes.
we
I don't
only
know,
have the
they're-
template for the big one, but maybe we could
we
get
can,
the smaller template over to if
yeah, we can.
you guys feel interested in that.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see the little baby one, but
Kind of fun to look. It's so cute. I love the
It's so
patchwork. So you've got 2 of the patchwork now, a total
Yeah.
of 2. Cute.
So 2 of these little patchwork
So
ones.
cute. These would be cute
They're
as
so
gifts.
cute.
You could actually, how cute would it be to cut these out?
Yes, Diane, the patchwork is on the blog and it's free. So you can just download it from there.
Yeah. But this would be a cute gift to cut up and
Oh, Patricia, glad that
Get
you're
ready.
tuning in for the first time. Happy to have you here. Louise says she will be making a few for sure. Well, definitely tag us. We'd love to see what you make, Louise.
Ouch. Just nothing to see here. Just getting a little burned by the.
You're not a real crafter if you don't have a few scars from a hot glue gun burn.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's totally true. And don't most crafters, they don't even have a fingerprints. I've seen these funny memes that go around. It's like, you can get away with anything because crafters don't even have like a fingerprint, like an actual fingerprint anymore because they get burned by
That's so funny.
years
Oh
of
my
hot glue
gosh,
gun. I know.
it's so true.
I'm just taking over here.
Yeah, Bethany says you can print them at a smaller percent to resize the template
Yep.
for different size stars. Yeah,
That's what
so
we
you
did.
just print them
That's
a little
how we
bit smaller.
created it.
That's what we did. So here's our baby template. Oops, that's one I cut out. Here's our baby template.
This one
And
is,
then this was like our mama template.
that one was scaled down to like 30% smaller. So if your printer, you can do percentages. From 100, I went to 70. That makes sense. And that's how we got that one. So yeah. You don't have to, or you can make them tiny. I made a little tiny one actually. I scaled it down quite a bit.
They're fun to play around with. And they're like the fastest, easiest little craft. You can just play around with different papers. Like
Christmas.
It's fun to do some of these different ones. Christmas, yeah, you could do like a little Christmas.
String them up.
How cute would these be at Christmas, especially the lantern ones?
Well, and how cute just to put them on your, just gingerly put them on your tree, like smaller ones.
I should do that this year.
Or make a garland with like some small and big. So cute.
Yeah, Louise is gonna shrink them. Oh, Linda wants the small ones too. I know, they're so cute small.
Yeah,
they're cute, big, cute, small. I know the ones, so I had some of those IKEA stars. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like big 7-point. And they're huge. And so I was like, well, we can't do that. So these are shrunk down from the big ones. And then Lindsey shrunk these down to like even smaller. And then we even have like smaller
teenies.
We were just like playing around. It was so
I did it.
Yay. See?
Did it.
So now we've got
not
like
totally perfect because we're
we
just have some strings of
we've got some strings, but that's okay.
The hot glue gun. But we'll get through it.
They're so fun. I know Lindsey has like a fun 4th of July story. Do you want to tell yours?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well,
because yours is the best.
Well, it's funny because we were like, oh, it's just fun to share personal stories. I don't know. I just love when people tell personal stories. And so I was like, Karin, I don't have any great 4th of July story. Like, I don't know what can I, share with everybody. And then I was like, oh, I only went into labor on the 4th of July. That's a really fun story. And I'm not being facetious here. Like, it really was a fun story because I had a baby not too long after the 4th. But funny story, I was up, my husband wanted to put a rope swing in this tallest tree in our backyard. And so he's like, I can climb up there with like this rickety ladder. And it was like 10 days before my due date. And I was like watching him, and I started having all these consistent contractions because I was so scared that he was going to like die because he'd fall to his death. And I'm like, no, don't do it. It's not worth it. Like, we'll do it. We'll find someone that is like a professional. I don't know, like an arborist or something to come in and like hike up the tree and put it up. But oh no, he was like, we can do this ourselves. Anyway, so my contractions started coming on really consistently, and this was during the day on the 4th. And then we met at our in-laws' house later that night for a barbecue. They always did a fun barbecue, and they always did a fun breakfast the morning of.
Yeah.
I don't know if we went to that time. Do you remember?
I don't think you guys did. I don't think you guys
We could have, but we wake up really early and we go to this fun kind of hole in the wall, greasy, delicious breakfast place. It's so good.
Diner, greasy.
Yes.
Greasy diner.
It's the best. The best scones, and oh my gosh, those are such fun memories. But anyway,
we still go there.
I know, yes, we still do. We still do.
That's fun.
So, but anyway, sorry, I'm so long-winded here, but it was crazy. So then we went over, had a barbecue at our in-laws' house, and everyone's like, okay, we're going to pack up and go. It's like, I don't know. I think I'm going to. It's funny because I knew the whole family thought, hey, she's a little intense and being over the top. She's probably not going to have her baby. Yeah, dramatic. That's the word. Way dramatic. She's not going to have her baby tonight, like on the 4th or whatever. And so and I think I like whispered to my husband, like, let's just say we're going to go to the fireworks, because I could sense that they thought I was being dramatic. And if it's a false alarm, then we'll just meet him. We'll just run over, I don't know, to the hospital and then meet him over there, because they were going to go early to get some spots on the lawn wherever they were going. Anyway, sure enough, I like went in and they were like, oh yeah, you're ready to go. Let's admit you. And I was like, yes, I wasn't just like, I knew it. Anyway, so anyway, that was fun. And I could hear fireworks all over the valley going off while I was in the hospital room. Anyway, it was fun. It was a fun way to bring a new baby, a new little one into this world. So that is a very good story. And I don't know why that just didn't think about that. And you were like, well, didn't you have a baby close to the 4th of July? Oh yeah, I did. So anyway, that's fun. We'd love to hear any of your fun stories or traditions. Parades. We always go to a parade. We have to go to the parades.
I love those small town parades.
I know.
Those are fun. Like
They're
the big
cute.
ones, I think, are not my thing. But
Me
the
neither.
small town parades are the best.
They are. They're just so personal. They're just fun. They get up right in front of the kids.
Fireworks when you're born, Linda said.
I know.
How fun was
That's
that?
right. I know. And a funny side story. Actually, this is funny. She came, well, I don't even remember how much. I was in labor, obviously, for a good while. But when she was born, the doctors came in and the nurses, and they were like, we've never heard a baby cry like yours before. And I was like, what are you talking about? They were like, nope, she is a drama queen. Like they totally did. And they actually wrote me a letter like a month later. Sometimes like the hospitals will like, it was great to take care of you and thanks for coming to this hospital, whatever. And that baby has lungs. Like it was so funny. But I kept asking him, like, well, what do you mean? They're like, we just have never heard a baby cry like your baby before. And my mom was in the hall. She's like, I heard like 6 different types of cries. Like there was like a whimper and then a mad cry. And anyway, it was just funny. So
cute.
She's definitely
Diane's birthday was on the 1st and she came home on the 4th.
Oh, I love that. That's so
fireworks
cute.
When you came home. Her niece, Steve or Norma's niece, was born on the 4th. When she's younger, she got scared of the fireworks until everyone told her that they were celebrating her birthday. That's so cute. That would be fun. Fireworks.
Yes.
My birthday's in the winter. There's nothing fun about that.
Mine too. Our birthdays are only a month apart.
Yeah, in the winter.
I know. Sometimes I like love birthdays. Well, now that I'm getting older, I don't love them as much. Cake, guys. That's just all I care about. I'm like, if I could just get cake on my birthday, that's kind of my weakness. And so that lull. My birthday's in January, and it's just like after the holidays, and it's just the bills start coming in. There's no holidays to look forward to. It's just like, and then it's my birthday, and I'm like, let's go get some cake. Anyway,
is this child still a drama person?
She's my little girl. She is kind of.
Aren't they all though? Aren't they all? They all have.
I'm like, what is happening? Some days, I wonder. She is kind of dramatic sometimes, but maybe it's maybe all teenagers are. She's a young she's a young teenager, but that's a funny story or a funny question. She's so dramatic. Don't tell her I said that, okay? Anyway, yes,
she's cute. She's
the banner. Thank you, Bethany, for holding that up again. Yes, save 50% off of all Caterpillar products.
I know you guys will love these products. They're so fun. If you don't have them already,
I know.
And we make this project so easy. I mean, we're already done, and we're like 45 minutes.
We didn't know that we would finish so fast. We were like, okay, let's have some stuff prepped, because it's like the cooking shows. When you guys watch the cooking shows, they have like all their little everything prepped, so that they can just, and then they're like, it's done. We wanted to try it and be professional like that today.
But anyway,
I was going to say that we are going to share. We're always sharing our all of our awesome tools. And I'm just showing this for example. So throughout all of our Sew and Spill podcasts, blogs, we want to show and educate everybody about our tools. This was just close by, but actually this is our newest little flex kit. It's amazing. So if you guys don't have one of these, go get one because it's got this. Of course, it comes with a flex light. I wasn't even going to show this, but I'm like, why not? Because you want to get advantage. You want to take advantage of the 15% off. And this is one of our newest launches. But it comes in this awesome little dock, and you can charge your flex light. And you're like, what's a flex light? If you don't know what a flex light is, it's an awesome little light that you can attach to a sewing machine. So it has these little sleeves. Where's the sleeve? And you just attach it to a sewing machine with this awesome little Velcro strip. And then you can move this little bendable light any way you want to get to see right where you need to see. So if you're threading the needle or cleaning the bobbin area or pull it over and seam rip, it's so great. So this little dock, at first we just had these little things to put on our sewing machine, but then we have this awesome little dock that has a magnifying glass and has this awesome clamp to hook onto and like embroidery. Karin does a lot of embroidery. So this is the coolest because you just hook it into this and you can hook it onto your embroidery hoop.
Brett uses the flex light on his power tools.
Yes.
Brett,
oh my gosh.
my husband.
You're not the only one. You're not the, yeah. Oh, you're saying your husband, Brett? Is Brett on here? Oh my gosh, Brett. Yes, actually, that's so funny because a lot of people say that their husbands steal it, put it on their power tools.
Yeah,
But
you can use it for so many different things.
I know, this is
so
the coolest thing. I just like, I have to share this.
I know.
You know what's cool?
For counter cross stitch, that's what I use
Yes.
it for too,
Yes.
Louise, and it is so great.
It's so great.
Like it's just really, and you know what? If you don't have one of these, Louise, this helps with counter cross stitch too. It's a little magnifier.
Look, you hook it on this.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
It's a game changer. There's 2 different magnifications. So you just hook it onto your embroidery hoop, and just like Karin said.
I know. So you have it on your hoop right here, right? It clips onto your hoop, and then you can just peek through your magnifier, and it helps so much. It is amazing.
It's amazing.
Oh, Diane loves it and gifted it to her friends. That's
good.
Awesome.
We're
Thanks,
so happy you love it. We can't keep these in
Linda
stock.
ordered hers and can't wait to use it.
I'm
I know.
so glad.
It's so great. It's so great.
It is so great. So yes, and you can obviously attach this anytime. You can, while it's on the machine, and you can like flip it around. You know what I think is so cool? My kids have bunk beds, and you know the slats. Come on, kids. Anyone that grew up in the 70s and 80s had a bunk bed, and the slats that you'd push up with you'd stick your feet up between the slats and push the mattress up above. Anyway, okay. So my kids have a bunk bed, but the bottom one always wants to draw and write. He's a great little writer. So we just attach this onto the slats under the bed, and he's got his own personal light. I just think it's so cool. You can attach it to anything, the side of a book or computer or anywhere you need light.
I know. Linda was like, yeah, and you can attach it to your shirt. That's true. So there's like there's a little lanyard
right here. This is so cool. Guys, I did not think I was going to share this, but it's just so cool. Okay,
cool.
You hook this on these little things right here. You guys see this? So you hook, what are these called? Just clips. Clip right into these little holes, okay? And you just, oops. Oh, I need to flip it around. I did it backwards. Okay, I did it backwards, but you just, this little steel plate back here, magnetic. Then you can stick this right here, and look, you can sew and knit and crochet and read. It's so cool. Again, I can't take credit for it. Our design team is amazing, but we really try to bring everything that you guys want in your studio to your studio. So anyway, just a fun little thing. Just wanted to share that.
So fun, little bonus. Use our code. Get
Yes.
yours.
We just had, use your code. Take advantage of the 15% off. Of course, we have.
Yeah, that's true. You can put it in your shirt.
Yes.
So, but
you know,
she's got a high neck.
I got a high neck. I wasn't going to be, inappropriate. I guess I could have pulled it up. Okay. All right. I'll do it for you. I just put it up here for demonstration purposes. There you go. you don't have to necessarily have the lanyard there. Or you can. Probably should. Oh, now it's shining up towards me. Ghost stories. It's great for ghost stories.
Great for
Get your kids one of these and sit by the fire.
It's great
Tell the
for
ghosts.
concerts. You
Oh my
can-
gosh. Actually, Melody is going to take hers. She's going to a concert sometime this summer. And she's like, I'm totally taking mine and I'm going to wave it around at the concert.
That's awesome.
She's the funniest.
Little
I know,
Melody.
she's so cute.
She's cute.
Of course she
Okay.
is. Oh, this was so,
Alright,
so fun.
This was fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you
Hmm.
guys make these stars.
I
And
know.
if you do, don't forget to post it. We would
Share
love
it.
to see. I would be
Yes.
so excited to see.
Do
you
it for
guys-
her because
Yes, do it for
Karin
me.
created these. This is
created
her design. This is,
I would love to see what you create with these stars.
I know. It's
I-
awesome.
It would be so fun. So
Okay, and then yes, join us live Monday, June 30th, 11 a.m. for kickoff for July 4th holiday sale week.
yep, we
Man,
love that
we
sale.
have a lot
Yeah,
going on.
I
That's
know.
awesome. Take
Yeah,
advantage of you
so fun.
guys. Take advantage of all these awesome sales. Well, this is great. Any last questions for Karin?
Yeah.
To
Or anything
for
regarding
creating
our sew along kits or anything else.
yes, go get your Riley Blake kit for
Yeah.
sure, because you want to do that with
Yeah. So how much were
Bethany.
those? 55.
$55.99,
$55.99.
which is such a steal.
Such a
I
steal.
mean,
All
such a
the
steal.
fabric included plus
Oh my
a
gosh, it's all
free instruction
pre-cut.
from Bethany.
Yes.
Pre-cut. You don't even have to like
I know.
mean, that's
go
like
to the
great.
store and like
go to the store, pick
go
your fabric.
through fabric.
That's like the hardest thing.
That is the hardest
choosing
thing.
your fabric, and it all goes together. It's
Right.
all everything. It's so cute.
I know.
Already selected for you.
Yay, that's gonna be
Great.
fun. You've
Okay.
got to get ours.
I
Okay.
know. I want to get mine.
Thank you, everyone. Have a happy upcoming 4th of July. And we'll be
Yeah.
back again with, we've
Mhm.
got some fun things actually in the works. So keep coming back. Come,
Yep.
come watch us. We've got some fun guests that we're going to have on our Sew and Spill Society. So
Gonna be
stick
fun.
around and
Yeah.
keep coming back.
Okay.
Bye, you guys.
Oh.
Oh, more questions?
Is this replay available? Yes, it will live
Oh.
on our YouTube. So
Yes.
you are welcome to come back and watch it anytime.
Yes. And you can skip past the delivery story. The pregnancy delivery story. You can just get to the beginning and get the instructions. So good questions. Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks everyone.
Thanks.
We'll see